would I be rather stuck on an island, Batman or Superman? I would say my husband.
Gal Gadot has been married to her spouse, Jaron Varsano, since 2008. The couple met through mutual acquaintances at an Israeli desert party before Gadot was even famous, and they hit it off right away. In an interview with Glamour in 2016, Gadot described how they met while promoting Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. "We met nearly 10 years ago through mutual friends at this very strange party in the Israeli desert. It was all about yoga, chakras, and eating healthy. We didn't exactly find ourselves there, but we found each other." At the time, Varsano had already achieved success as a real estate developer in Tel Aviv, a very progressive city, while Gadot was still serving in the military. In a joint interview with Vogue, Gadot described her husband as too cool for school at the time. "We were in a very unique laboratory, a desert retreat in the south of Israel," Varsano told Vogue. "And both she and I were at a stage in our lives where we were thinking about what is love and what is a relationship. We started talking at 10 p.m., and we kissed at sunrise, and we held hands on the drive back to Tel Aviv. At that moment, we were just glued together. It was beautiful." According to Gal Gadot, Yaron was quite sure about what he wanted for them in their relationship. And even further, he knew that he saw a very long future in store for them. "He told me on our second date he was serious and wasn't going to wait more than 2 years to ask me to marry him," Gadot recalled in that same 2016 interview with Glamour. Fast forward 2 years, he proposed. "We were married in 2008.
Let me try.
Wow.
In 2015, Gadot was at her wit's end and nearly quit acting altogether. The commute between Tel Aviv and Los Angeles for auditions, multiple callbacks, and camera tests were taxing enough. But when they ultimately led to rejections, it was discouraging for the actress. "There's so much rejection in this world that I was like, wow, maybe it's not for me," she said on an episode of Sunday Today. She reconsidered going back to law school to support her family, but her husband encouraged her to not give up on her dream. Only 2 weeks later, she earned the role of Wonder Woman, and their lives have never been the same. Gal Gadot also admitted to Glamour that after the birth of her first child, Alma, she started to have anxiety when she was on the road. Varsano, however, continually encouraged her to continue her career. "It was my husband who told me, 'Gal, think about what kind of a role model you want to be. If you want to show Alma that she can follow her dreams, that's what you should do, and we will figure out the logistics,'" she told Glamour. In 2017, Varsano made a huge career change for the Red Notice star and their family. While Gal Gadot was pregnant and finishing up Wonder Woman, they decided to make the move from Israel to LA permanent. Varsano sold all of his real estate properties and needed to figure out what to do with himself stateside when Gadot told him, "You're a developer. Develop movies." So they started the production company Pilot Wave. About working alongside her husband as producer on her new Netflix flick, Heart of Stone, she told L'Officiel, "It all depends on the dynamic of the relationship that you have. Jaron and I were always on the same page. He comes from the business side of it, and we had a really great opportunity when he sold his entire real estate portfolio in Tel Aviv. Either he was going to continue real estate or come work with me, and I was like, let's work together, because he was the missing piece." She gushed, "Jaron has the business mind, and who else can take care of my interests better than my life partner?" In addition, she told people that she and her partner can agree to disagree when it comes to working together, and that the secret to a harmonious collaboration is to put the egos aside. "I think our biggest thing is once we agreed to disagree. It kind of took all the tension away because he has his own point of view. I have my own, and it's okay if we don't think the same."
Did we just get married?
I'm married, you're married. We got re-married. It's now the four of us.